Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Hello, nerds. How you doing? Anyone else that's currently tuned in? Good to see you. You are very, very welcome. Let's get some non-copyright lo-fi music going. I don't want to do the generic like non-copyright music. I'd rather just do some lo-fi. I'm all good, thank you, nerd. I'm all good, thank you, my man. Been sorting out my my eye tracker. Fortunately enough, it came this morning. I haven't tried it in SimRail yet. No click clack today, no. Sorry to be a disappointment. No click clack. Trying to figure out where I should place myself. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Droid Cam OBS really shouldn't even be in the audio mix of anyway. I'll leave it there for now. Also, on my OBS, like I had an option called virtual camera on. And I wonder if that was part of why like my webcam would lag when I'm in a game. Also, my eye tracker seems... Let's see how it goes. Let's put it that way. It seems a bit weird, but let's see how it goes. On INT1, 4 drivers, 2 dispatchers. That's so bad. That's so bad. I know I do, nerd. I tried it very briefly on a Assetto Corsa. And yeah, it was good. It was good. One thing I need though, for me to use it in racing comfortably, I need to put it on a tripod. Now they sell a tripod mount for it. Brother, it's £40. It's £40. It's £40, 40, for the mount to obviously screw in into a tripod, and then you could stick the camera on there. Or the eye tracker on there. It's a lot. £40 for a mount. The mount does, yeah. The mount does. Right, how would I do like head tracking and stuff like that? Would that be here? This is what I need ASR. ASR said it's possible, I think. Use track IR, there it is. Okay. I mean, it needs calibration, but it's working. It just needs to be calibrated. Stop. Yeah, it needs to be calibrated. Because when I'm looking straight on, it's doing it at an angle. Hello UK Gamer, how you doing, mate? That is pretty cool though. I do like it. I do like it. Oh, I can get a closer look at things. That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. I think I might need my... I feel like for this one, I'm going to need my microphone that attaches to my headset. If I'm going to be moving around constantly. Because it means I'm going to move away. I'm going to end up moving away from my mic. Which I think I'll do now. Yeah, it is great, UK Gamer. I just need to calibrate it so that when I'm looking straight on, it knows I'm looking straight on. That's good to hear, Domi. I'm good as well, thank you. Let me swap out my microphone. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, there we go. You know what? This microphone has really surprised me in terms of how good it is. Got electric issues. Really? How so? UK gamer. Is it like is it like just within the house, or is it like in your area? Yeah, see, it's even more off now. I do like the fact that I can just zoom into things though. That's really cool. I like that. But yeah, let me calibrate it, and then we'll get back to it. I think I'll need to calibrate the actual app itself. The Tobii Eye Tracker app. I guess like it does do head tracking, but technically the head tracking uses eye tracking in a way. That's what I feel like. Because technically when you move your head, you move your eyes as well, right? So, alright, calibration successful. As a matter of fact, there is one setting I think I'd like to change. Okay, this is better. This is much better. It's a really weird experience. It's a really weird experience. Okay, right, UK gamer. So what would like? Are we looking at issues that might take a little while to get sorted out, or things that should get sorted out relatively quickly? This would be interesting to use in TSW as well. I can have a look at the radio channel now without needing to like move my mouse. Well, I think I could see it from the normal view anyway. It's weird, like actually being able to. Well, I was gonna say enjoy the scenery. You can barely see anything out of that window. I didn't buy Track IR, Domi. I bought the Tobii Eye Tracker. It was 200 and I think the thing by itself was I think it's like 237, if I'm not mistaken. 237. The same way this does, nerd. The same way this does, through OpenTrack. Also, look, my webcam is, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. That's with virtual camera off. I did download an NVIDIA driver recently, and I am wondering whether that had a part to play. Roblox Transport Fan, I have. When it first came out. There's a slight delay when I move my head. A slight delay. And I feel like sometimes it moves of its own accord. I'll bear that in mind. I'll bear that in mind, nerds. The thing is, thought as much. The thing is, my crash test dummy suit is on the way, by the way. Okay, it's completely lost its way right now. It's completely lost its way. There's something else I want to try. Oh my god, hello. Why are we behind the mirror? Not in the mirror, sorry, the seat. Why are we behind the seat all of a sudden? And it's very bumpy. It's very like... Zzz. OBS is completely lagging now. Is the stream lagging? I need to get my TikTok stream open. Why does it put me behind the seat? I need a button to center myself actually. That would be handy. I'll use that. And then can you... What's the Z axis? What's the axis for forward? I don't know what the axis for forward is. Okay, X is left and right. Y is up and down. Z doesn't do anything. I don't know why it just throws me to the back. I don't know why it throws me to the back like that. So this one is like, it's a little bit less accurate. But I didn't mean to press print. But at least I'm seated in the correct position. Also, I need to get that I need to get that app from last time up. Okay, so let's actually find let's find an actual service to do, so that I can get that app up and do it properly. I think it's that. Well, it is that, but I'll wait until I've sorted it out. We did last time. We did a what service did we do last time? We did an MPE, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was an MPE service. Let's have a look at the map and see what's entering from the. Let's see what's entering from the VOD side, and take something from there. Hello, Brick. Train Driver 2. What do you mean? Hello, DJ. How you doing? You got stuck inside an oh 08 once. How, UK gamer? Rambo, how you doing? Good to see you. Rambo, you're asking. You're mentioning Train Driver 2 as well. What's this Train Driver 2 thing? I haven't heard of it. Is it like a sim? Is it like just a train game? Like what is it? Train Driver 2 is free. It's got mixed reviews. I mean, it's free, so I can't really complain. What are the reviews saying? Spent an hour trying to start the train, couldn't figure anything out. I wish I could give this a -1 review. This game had potential for years, but lack of optimization. This is the top review, by the way. It's a thumbs down. This game had potential for years, but lack of optimization made the game run worse and worse over the years. New stuff is being added, and it's hard to enjoy when game runs slow and it's unresponsive. What do you mean, did I hit E? No. Did I hit E on what? Train Driver 2 is good. It's highly moderated on multiplayer. Hello, Jamsy. They haven't got the Elizabeth line. This game is specifically... If you're talking about SimRail, this game is specifically Poland. Hello, Dan. How you doing? Oh, he's exited a seat. No, it was seated. I was just, like, behind the seat for some reason. After 6 months on the non-Steam version, it's the best train game you can play. Hard to learn and hard not to love. It's got a lot of thumbs up, to be honest. Ah, it's mainly Polish, of course. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. Okay. I mean, like... Is it worth checking out? Do you guys think it's worth checking out at some point? The trailer is very Windows Movie Maker, but I wouldn't want to use that as my my decider on whether it's a good game or not, you know? Alright, let me see what action we've got. Wait, Katowice? Wait, no, where's Vodge? Oh, it's all the way up here. Alright, let's see what's entering the map. We've got a couple trains there leaving. What are you doing? I like to take a train at the start of its, like, at the start of its... I like that I can just mute this at a click of a button. Tom and Mark from JT play Train Driver 2, so like a similar more realistic driving experience of signalers. I mean, we've got signalers here as well. I'll check it out then at some point. It won't be today. Very likely won't be tomorrow. Could be Sunday. Could be like some point next week. But I'll definitely check it out. We need a Nilvinus line. There's a train at Vodge, Widju, or Vidjev, I don't know. Is it Wodge or is it Vodge? How do you pronounce the L with the line going through it? I've forgotten. It's V, right? But then the W's are also pronounced as V's, ain't they? You need to prepare your own concepts and have a full learning process. Oh, damn. So it's not just like drop in into a service and get cracking on. There's a service, but it's not moving. It's not moving. I'm waiting for something to be leaving the area so that I can grab it. You know what? I'm going to grab you. What are you? Let's try and grab you, if I can find you. (9106). Let's see how far we get with this. Yeah, so that one brick, that one I've heard of. But it didn't really appeal to me. I haven't tried it, but just going off the pictures that I've seen of it and the reviews, it didn't really speak out to me properly. Train driver 2, if you swear on signal or voice, you get a 7-day ban. I mean, I think swearing is part of the process, isn't it? Right, center. You see how I'm not moving my head, but on the thing it's like it's constantly moving. That's what I don't like. And it's not doing it from my eyes. It should only be tracking my head, which it does do. But I don't know why it has this thing where it likes to move by itself. My head is not moving. But it's doing all of these little micro movements of its own accord. I don't like that at all. Look, it's gone completely to the left. I haven't moved my head. My head has not moved. This entire time, everything it's done of its own accord. I'm going to center it again. Okay, now if I actually like intentionally... It's moving closer. Why is it moving closer? I think it's just like confusing itself. Let me be a bit patient with it. I'll be a bit patient with it. We'll see how far we get. My OBS has been tweaking lately, man. See, I'm not moving my head. Why is it looking up? Why is it looking up? It's doing it again. It's looking away from where I'm looking. Like I'm looking at the same spots because I'm trying to click these bloody switches and it keeps looking away. I'm gonna turn it off. It's not really working out for this game, I don't think. Hello ASO, how you doing? Not if you call a driver you don't know if... Well, I mean, if he deserves it, DJ, I feel like that's a different matter. Air conditioning makes sense. Oh god. Oh god. Right, I wanted to bloody see what we were hauling. Rapid makes sense. Not too bad, ASR, not too bad. How you doing, mate? I do have a problem, yes. I do have a problem. The OpenTrack software is moving of its own accord. And I don't like that. As you can see, I'm looking straight on and my head is not moving at all. But as you can see on the screen, it's doing all sorts of things by itself. Completely by itself. So whether that's going to take calibration, whether that is a matter of, I don't know, whether I'm going to have to Let me activate the bot for this one real quick. I'm looking at anime. If it's one thing I'm definitely not going to be looking at, DJ, I promise you that it's not anime. Let me get bloody TikTok up here before I forget. The amount of time, the way I neglect TikTok, yeah, I shouldn't even be surprised that I don't ever get anyone watching me on it. If the fan blowing at my face is too loud on the microphone, please do let me know. Actually, I think I'm just gonna swap to my main microphone. Anyway, centering methods. I don't know what it means by roll compensated. Disabled. I don't know if that will help or what. It's doing... let me not speak too soon. Let me not speak too soon. See, I was gonna say, yeah, I wonder if... yeah, I was on his stream earlier, ASR. I was watching his stream for a bit. I was going to say, I wonder if it's a matter of the sensitivity being too high. However, sensitivity being too high would mean that it would move too much when I look a certain way. But it can't be sensitivity if it's moving when I'm not looking anywhere at all. Could what be the fan, Dan? Nerd, my costume is ready for pickup. It's arrived. That's Amazon Prime for you, mate. That is Amazon Prime for you. No, the eye tracker is mounted to my monitor, Dan, and the fan's on the desk. It doesn't really cause much in the way of vibration anyway. I've got it on my mouse pad as well, to even lessen any effect of vibration. Trying to figure out a solution for this. Now to look straight, after it moved itself, I'm now looking towards the right of my screen. ASR, I've got the Tobii eye tracker, not the track IR. The track IR is the thing where you need stuff on your head. The Tobii eye tracker doesn't need that. I guess it just works on a per game. How good it works depends on the game. I tried it on Assetto Corsa this morning, and it was fine. There was none of this jitteriness. It was completely smooth. It would be dead still until I turn around, and then even as I turn around, it's smooth. What's a dead band? Hello, Crazy. How you doing? Looks like you want me ambassador for Tobii. You know what? I applied for it. You know, I applied for it. The thing is, ASR, I can't find where to lessen the sensitivity. Is it in the settings of the game? It can't be, because it's an external app, realistically. So I don't think it's from that. FP1 for what? Formula 1? I need to watch the practices or whatever for the I believe Spa 24 is this weekend, right? For F1, nice. My sensitivities are super low, you know. They're actually super low. Funnily enough, yeah, SimRail is not in this list of like officially supported games with OpenTrack. So look at the case doesn't go screw. I've tried a little something there. I do now have the bot enabled ASI, yes mate. I'm sorting out my head tracking at the moment. Okay, it's better. Still moving around a lot by itself. Head rotation. Right, up and down axis is there, but left and right are practically disabled. So will it still look left and right? It's trying to look up and down. It's trying to do something. And even like just me talking. I don't know why me talking confuses it. My head doesn't move when I'm talking, my mouth does. Like right now, my eyes are focused on on the mouse on the screen, and it's going up and down and up and down and up and down. But I'm not going like that. See, when I go like that, it's very obvious when I actually move my head even a little bit. It will be fine for a bit, and then it will just, when I say a bit, I mean literally seconds. And then it will just do some weirdness. It's almost like it's the open track. The thing about turning your head makes it inaccurate. I don't quite understand that yet, so what do you mean? No, I've literally just taken the tape off it. But just before I started streaming, I took the tape off it. It's as clean as it's ever going to be. By not stable, I mean that the camera is not still, it always moves. No, look, the camera still, there's nothing to make it not move. There's nothing to make it not move. Look, hands off. Like, hands off my desk. Danny, the game's called SimRail. It's jittering. It's jittering. There is a calibration. My calibration's fine. On the Toby app, it seems more to be an open track issue. And there's just not much on that app itself to like change. I'm not using the mouse to look around, DJ. My mouse is still. I can't look around with my mouse anyway until I think it's like right click or left click or whatever it is normally. I don't believe so, no. I don't believe so. It looked like just a normal USB 2 that came with it. Too early to be yawning. On the Toby, on the eye tracker app, there's not much more I can do than what I've done so far. No ASR, I have no intention of driving today, just a bot. That is my plan for today, just to let the bot drive and sit back and watch while I try and fix my head tracking. Alright, I'm gonna turn it off for now. I haven't seen that changelog, no, but it's you posted a link to it on the Discord, right? Hello, Carter. Thank you very much for the raid, mate. How you doing? How did your taxi driving go? Hello, Joe. How you doing, mate? Good to see you guys all. Hello, Johnny. Really? I can't tell if we're being sarcastic or not. I can't tell if we're being sarcastic or not. Interestingly enough, I found a Reddit thread about people talking about the issue, and there's a lot of people saying restarted my PC fixed the problem. I find that very strange. It gave the old cruise feeling. Hey, Carter, if you're going to bring up Test Drive Unlimited 2, that is... Listen, that game is very dear to my heart. I have a lot of love and respect for that game. So, that is a huge statement. A huge statement to make. Johnny, yes, as weird as it looks, I can't even look down right now because my head tracking thing is on. Yeah, so the steering wheel, there are actually surprisingly quite a few trains, more of olds, that have it, and it's used for the throttle. That is basically the throttle. So the thing you see below the timetable, that little notch thing, that's for the brakes. The wheel is what you use to go through all the levels of the throttle levels. Well, I mean, classic German trains had them. Classic Polish trains have them. So it's more like an older train thing. Did any train ever have it in the US or outside of Europe? I don't know. I believe Morocco. Morocco has. What does Morocco have? Morocco has an ET. Morocco has an ET something. I'm not 100% sure if that train has a wheel, but if it does, then that's Africa as well. Is the ET22 that Morocco has ASR? Hello, Lee. I don't know whether it's from a ladder or what. To me, it looks like a van. It looks like a van steering wheel. But yeah, just literally just discussing that with Twitch chat. The wheel is just used as a throttle knob, if you will. Yeah, I think I'll do that, nerd. I'll shut off all the Toby stuff and open track and then try it again. I'll do that now, actually. Well, the high-speed train, Simon. Hello, by the way, mate. The high-speed train, yes. But I don't know about the commuter trains. My knowledge of Moroccan trains is actually not great, you know. Right, I've shut down Toby. I've shut down open track. Now let's go over here. Goodness me, there are a lot of OBS things. You can close as well. I'm not going to use you. Okay, is that what we're going to be doing then? I hate when you close something and it automatically reopens. I'll come back to you. Right, I'm seeing nothing open track related. I am seeing Toby stuff though. End that. End that. End that. They've all just opened themselves. They will literally just open themselves again. Okay, they're gonna keep reopening. I can't fully close them. But I've closed the app. And I've closed open track. I'm gonna give it another go. Thank you, ASR. Okay, it's just not working at all now. Now I actually need to restart everything, which obviously I'm not gonna do. So that's gonna be the end of that for now. I'll go back to my main microphone. There we go. It's not ASR because it's not being read on OpenTrack. Not, not. It's not the game itself. It's the OpenTrack software. Yeah, I will. I need to do that anyway so that I can start looking around with the mouse. Because it's currently disabled it. I assume because that option is active. Okay, it's back. I wanted to try something. I highly doubt it's gonna work, but oh yeah, the coaches, Simon, in Morocco. I've seen the coaches that we have here in SimRail as well. So I guess we basically just got Europe's leftovers in a way. And it doubled your electric bill. That's one thing I'm worried about when it comes to getting my hands on an aircon. Because I've been considering it, but I'm only going to be using it for the minority of the month. For the minority of the year, sorry. And yeah, another concern of mine was my bill. You know what? I wish I could remember, DJ, how long it took me to find Mott in KCD. Yeah, I can't do this. I'm gonna have to sort this out. Or just not use it for this game. Maybe it just, I don't know. Because weirdly enough, it was OpenTrack that I used for Assetto Corsa. So it wasn't like it was straight off the Tobii eye tracker. It seems to be a traffic jam. What line is this train on? Let's have a look at the map. Something looks buggy here. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this, by the way. What train are we driving? 9106. Why can't I find it here? ASR, I can't find my train on that website that I was using last time. Is there any reason why? Starting to enjoy the game, not trying to avoid fights where possible. Trust me, my friends, I had to learn that the hard way. That it's better to just avoid them altogether than try and be, you know, try and be the big man all the time. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's a shame, but that's fine. I can live with that. Right, I'm gonna try and figure out what's going on here. Let me find my train. 9106. Okay, so there's a big hold up here. So it does seem, indeed, that train is on the same track as us. That train is on the same track as us. And there's no real way to sort it out. Other than one of us going backwards. Oh, so has the bot routed us on the wrong track then? Interesting. So I wonder if we'll have to reverse. So I do wonder then, why is this train beside us being held? Oh my god, what the hell was that? Why is this train also being held? Why can't that train be let through? No events on this server. Right, I have higher priority, but there's a train in front of me. The other train driver is a bot. Right, I mean we've been given permission to go, but we'll end up going head on. Or has that train moved back? Is he on a different track? It didn't look like it on the SimRail map. Oh, we're gonna be moved to the left, I guess, right? Oh, he's watching me. Thank you. Very grateful he's gotten us out of this pickle. Interesting to see where we go from here. I've still got my textures on full resolution, by the way. Hopefully everything remains as smooth as it is now. But if it doesn't, we'll know where to go. I mean, I want to blame the fridges themselves, nerd. I want to blame the fridges themselves. They just do as they're instructed, you know? Don't give them stick for that. There's Big Boss Man with his beard, with his 12-inch beard. Okay, this charger really is just AIDS, isn't it? Straight up AIDS. What company are you working for, nerds? Because I feel your stance is it's got to be paid. It's got to be paid. You can't be hating this much for free. TSW Ambassador isn't really something you apply for, DJ. I believe DTG themselves will contact you if they wish to, if they're interested in working with you. Wait, don't tell me, nerd, your hate for fridges comes from that person that reported you that one time. Surely not. Surely not. I really don't know what's happened to my OBS, man. Either the OBS lags, or it causes my webcam to lag. I don't think it causes the webcam to lag, but there's weirdness that wasn't there before. I was gonna say to you earlier, Nerd, when you mentioned reinstalling drivers, other than once recently, but not the last time, it was in recent months. Whenever I update my drivers, I always do a clean install, which means I would think that you avoid like those sort of problems. Thank you very much, Frosty, if you're still watching. You've been a great help. That was very well done. Yeah, but I don't think that's. I don't think it would be necessary going that far, though, no. I mean, I think because of what's currently going on, I might have to. 9106 to Skiernovici Dispatch. Thank you very much for your assistance. Have a lovely rest of your shift. Good day. He needs to kiss Matt's shoes and put a portrait of him in each room. A cult of Matt. A cult of Matt Pedalston. Thank you for the quality content comment, DJ. But yeah, I was saying, I was having a chat yesterday with a few who were on the stream last night. Yeah, basically, I don't think I'm going back to TSW, mate. I think I've got so many games that I would prefer to play and that actually realistically deserve a bit more of my time, and to just keep going into that loop of being annoyed every time I load up the game and ranting every time. Like, see, I'm not a streamer that does dramatics and theatrics for views. So whenever I go on my rants about TSW or Dovetail or about anything relating to those two, it's genuine. It's like, it's really how I feel at the time. And I don't play games or stream to be frustrated. Like, I still want good for that game. The potential is crazy, and it really wouldn't take much work, in my opinion, or from what I think, it really wouldn't take much work to get it to a respectable level. But we've seen for many years now, consistently, consecutively, what direction that game's going in and how it's being handled, how it's being treated, how we are being treated. And I'm done with just done with dealing with that. I don't have to. Now, that's not to say if, hypothetically speaking, I was approached by Dovetail, that I would automatically decline. I think that would be a good opportunity for me, a good opportunity for the channel to grow. And so that might persuade me to go back to it. Because I don't hate it, I'm just annoyed and fed up with it. But, you know, and a new iteration, depending on what content comes with the game, may sway me. I've already made a pact yesterday on what I would do if it does. But the truth is, and I say this with the utmost confidence, if we get a TSW6 in September, it will be the exact same game as TSW5. In the game itself, and then the way that it will be handled and the way bugs will be tended to, the same game as CSW5, which means it would also be the same game as CSW4, which would also mean it would be the same game as CSW3. Bar a new feature or two that could have come in TSW2. And it's annoying that there isn't something to replace it. You know, yes, there's SimRail, yes, there's Subway Sims, but those are different kind of train-related games or sims. They don't, like what TSW does in what it has to offer in terms of playing, what you can do, what you can play. There is no other train game or sim that comes close to it. But I'm okay with not having that or making a sacrifice or two here and there. And look, who knows? I made a whole YouTube video about why I stopped playing TSW4. And if you watch that video, you'd think I was never gonna come back to TSW at all. But I think like a month or two after that, I was back playing it. So we never say never, but just the way things are going as I'm foreseeing them, it's unlikely. And like I said yesterday, if it gets to a month without playing TSW, I will uninstall it and delete like all the folders associated with it. ASR, what is the correct pronunciation of Skenivici as I pronounce it? I don't like spiders, man. I don't like killing them as well. It's like they're creatures. Like I don't want to do. It's a jumping one as well. Fuck off. Don't look at me. It's looking at me. On God, the spider's looking at me, bro. I said that and the spider started looking at me. Wait, I need to set the bot. It's a little jumping spider. It's not actually like dangerous. I killed a big one yesterday. Yesterday's one was scary. It's cute. I actually find jumping spiders really cute, but I just don't like spiders. I have a big. I got problem with spiders. I don't like them. I have to kill it. It keeps turning around and looking at me every time I mention killing spiders. Are you a drone? I'm gonna have to kill it, man. Why did the train stop? I need a bit of tissue. You know what? It was really juicy. For a little spider, it was packing a lot of juice. Simon, I think we'll start hearing about TSW6 in... Well, yeah, July, yeah. I think the next roadmap stuffs will be related to that, related to a Dovetail Direct or a big event in a big event in August or a big announcement in August. I would rather a rush hour style update. I'm actually hopeful they might do that, you know, even if I won't play it. It would be good to see them somewhat listen, you know. I didn't eat it. No, do you know what I meant? V-Rare, there are a few Polish train sims, my man. If you are referring to SimRail specifically, then yes, this is SimRail. That one Polish train sim. TSW won't change, DJ, and that's what it is. Look, if you know what you're buying into, you know that when you if you're intending to buy TSW6, whether it's like the main game, whether it's just DLC, if they release a free version, whatever, and you just know what you're buying into. Just know what you're buying into. That's what I did with TSW5 when TSW4 was still the iteration. I kept saying I'm going to get TSW5, and I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm buying into, which is why TSW5 never really, like, in terms of its bugs and its kind of like where it fell short. That's why I was never super upset. Like, I know what I've paid. I know what I've bought. I know what I've paid for. It's just that now I'm at the point where I no longer want to do that. He's got ahead with Austin Meyer. Who the hell is Austin Meyer? When the US route. But see, that's the thing, isn't it, ASR? When the US route and the German route? When? And when are they going to drop? God only knows. God only knows. Is development still going on those routes? God only knows. No. I didn't do it. No. Saying the amp's too high to me is the equivalent of stalling a manual car. It's just embarrassing. Like, too grown to be doing that, you know. What do you mean already, Joe? Would you be surprised? Both TSW 5 and 4, and I think 3. No, not 3, but 4 and 5 were annual releases. So if TSW 6 comes out in September, it wouldn't be far-fetched. And it is going to be July next week, so if there is going to be an announcement, it will be then. I'm coming to you, nerd. I'm a good 10Ks away, but I'll get there eventually, mate. "10 minutes late." I mean, that sounds about right. There you go, 11 minutes. Let's try and make that time back up. I don't know how, but a man can dream. What's ZD? Is that another Polish rail sim? Austin Meyer is the foundation, Jesus Christ, is the founder, CEO, and the man responsible for X-Planes physics. Ah. I stole the toaster. A server restart clock? It indeed is. It indeed is. Give or take some seconds or minutes. So, once the server restarts, will the train be where it should be and will no longer have that 11-minute delay? Or will things resume exactly as they are? Delay will be gone? Nice. That's exactly it, Simon. And yeah, ultimately, you're paying the price. You're getting. This is what I say. You're getting such a good deal for a number of routes. It only starts to suck realistically when it's routes that you don't like. Like, I don't say, oh, a US route, a German route, a Swiss route. Like, I don't mind. I don't really have a particular I don't have a particular preference. So for me, it's good. 3 routes, you know, if I'm going to go for like the exclusive edition or whatever on earth they're going to call it, with the extra DLCs and stuff. All in all, it's a very nice little deal. But yeah, for people who don't want those routes, it's almost like they're being forced to do something they don't really want to do. ZD is it's a Ukrainian train, Tim. Insane realism, Zuzu graphics. Why do I feel like you're lying? Is it on Steam? Let's have a little gander. What's it called? ZD? Bro, I read your comment as insane graphics, Zeusy realism. And then I saw the graphics and I thought, oh, like you're trolling. And then I read it. I read your comment again, and I was like, ah. I mean, I can't speak for the physics, but the way, but insane realism. Insane realism in what sense? Oh, this is the same control method as the train on Trans-Siberian Railway Sim. They have those engineer graphs in the game. So why were those coaches moving all funky? Oh, it is. Oh, it's the same train. Oh my god, sorry. I mean, I hear you, but the movement of the trains just looks so stiff. The movement just looks stiff. That's the only way I can describe it. Oh, it's got a bunch of DLCs. Ha, 69. I mean... all reviews positive. Good realism. Not bad. Hardcore train sim, language barrier, lack of documentation, weakness with a sticker that'll be rewarded. Okay, so it does seem like, yeah, experience in terms of realism's up there. No sale on roadcrafts. No, that I would get anyway. So yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. It does seem like it's got what it needs to be. Well, like as someone described it, hardcore. But the only thing that gets me with these games is the like English, the language barrier. 9106. Has someone taken my train? We had 9106, right? Being driven by Paco. Now, what are the chances out of all? There's two drivers at the moment on the server. What are the chances that somebody who's not watching the stream right now happened out of all of the services that are currently running, and there are over 100? What are the chances that somebody who's not watching the stream clicks on that exact service? Yeah, it was on sale last week, Joe, or the week before. So the time between when it could go on sale and the summer sale kind of like clashed. So yeah, but I bought it at full price anyway, so it's ready to go. It's ready to go. It'll be like the Expert 101 without the graphics. By the sounds of things, Simon. Yeah, by the sounds of things. But yeah, Paco, I don't know if there's someone watching the stream. If you are watching the stream, and if this was intentional, you're a dickhead. If it's not, then I've got no beef with you. Let's try and take a train. This gives us an opportunity to grab a train though that's coming in from. Let's take a train that's coming in from Krakow, maybe. Let's take a train coming in from Krakow, and then we should get the announcements of those as well. So that would be good. Okay, nice. I've got my. What was it? What train was it? Okay, it hasn't appeared yet. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for it. It has, because I think even last week the run that we did ended in Krakow. So maybe in Katowice next week. Maybe. This week feels really long, you know, because I really wanted to play this on Monday. And it feels like forever ago now. Right, let's see if I can get this website up and running. We're through 122 now. There's no English language for it. Only French and Polish. I guess, I mean, I don't mind leaving it in Polish. It makes sense, right? Or couldn't they just do like, what's it called? AI? Alright, got almost 10 minutes here. We'll do our little driver change here. The music's coming from the thing. Wait, it comes with music? That's sick. So is this the music they'd have inside like the trains? That is so sick. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. It should do. It should do. Why are the doors not open? Why are they all just like stood there? Where are the door controls? I've never manually... Why are they being shy? Come on. A SimRail train, not ASR, I'll be honest, this is the busiest I've ever seen a train in SimRail. I'll be very honest, mate. Yes, Brick. Yeah, so it's an interlocking system. So as the driver, we just unlock it, and then it's up to the passengers to press the button for the doors to open. Yes, ASR. Good idea. Let's do that while we wait. Let me get it open first. No, you asked on Discord what made me get this one over the others. This should be best in class for its for what it is. Right, so I know the thing is that I'll try and have it not blocking what it says. So ED250. Is this it, ASR? Good, this is posted on Tuesday. Okay. So for the ED250, which is what we're driving, straightened walls of chassis. I didn't realize they went straight. Fixed angular characteristic of light source of headlights, better edge of visibility. These looks quite cool in those pictures we saw earlier. Better visibility of headlights and tail lights from far away. Decent. For scenery, exchange of W6A and W6B indicators and part of the map. I don't know what that means. Are those signals? And changes in buildings around the test track. For single player, update of scenarios weather system, update of missions from DLC cargo pack. I don't know what that means. New missions, are we just getting fixes? Refactoring of tutorial without visible changes for users, okay. And then added deci minutes. 0.1 of minute visible in timetable GUI panel. Preliminary simulation of W22 indicator. Don't know what that means. Fixed speed of exit on substitute signal to ABS. So ABS signals are the ones that just have the 2 lights, is it? Or is it 3? Oh, okay. So the horn. Okay. Freight train can pass right at 20 kilometers an hour. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. It's pretty simple enough. Thank you for showing me that ASR. W22 is wrong. It should say 40 kilometers. Okay. Doesn't seem like a huge deal. This is a busy carriage. It would be nice if you could move the camera around rather than the camera just being stuck in one position. So what you're seeing on the top left of the stream is what would be on these screens IRL. So you're getting even more of an immersive experience than the game can offer. How about that? You know what? It's obviously not busy, but it's busier than what I've seen on these trains. So I guess this view would be good if you have like a full home cockpit setup. This is what a dev said when I asked about the what preliminary simulation meant. The rules are clear when a W22 is put, so I think this would not be a problem. However, the interpretation of 3/4 of permitted train mass is not strict, so I think we also need one more feature added. Okay. The crew motorfest is 70% off. I mean, hey, if it's your like style of game, go for it, man.
Szanowni Państwo, za chwilę nasz pociąg odjedzie ze stacji. Dla Państwa bezpieczeństwa prosimy o nieopuszczanie pokładu pociągu. Prosimy uważać na automatyczne zamykanie się drzwi. Dziękujemy za uwagę i życzymy przyjemnej podróży.
You know what? I actually low-key needed that posture check. I was slumped. Look at all these sceneries and wires and all sorts. But the game's not running at 2 FPS. Hello, Mr. Dan. How you doing, mate? Thanks, Novinus, for the announcement. Well, it means they do their homework, ASR, which, you know, for a sim, I mean, we love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Oh yeah, where's the music gone? Is the music only there while the train's not moving? Well, the train stops only. Okay. So let me get my lo-fi back on then.
Dzień dobry, witamy w pociągu Express Intercity Premium ze stacji Kraków-Płaszów do stacji Warszawa Wschodnia, przez stację Warszawa Zachodnia, Warszawa Centralna. Wraz dla Państwa bezpieczeństwa i komfortu podróży prosimy o zapoznanie się z regulaminem wywieszonym w wagonach. Przypominamy, że w pociągu obowiązuje całkowity zakaz palenia wyrobów tytoniowych, jak i elektronicznych. Drużyna konduktorska pozostaje do Państwa dyspozycji i służy pomocą podczas całej podróży. Zachęcamy do skorzystania z usługi Warsy znajdującej się w wagonie barowym. Następna stacja Warszawa Zachodnia. Dziękujemy za uwagę i życzymy przyjemnej podróży.
These announcements are so cool, man. Just the whole like layout. SimRail only spawns passengers on server restart. Really? I will get to a question in a second, Dan. I want to try something. I'm gonna give OBS high priority in Task Manager and see if it helps to sort out this issue I have with it, man. It's come out of nowhere. I've set its priority to real time, which I assume means if it needs to be high, it will be high. If it needs to be low, it will be low. If that doesn't do what I want it to do. Thank you, ASR. I think the only way to avoid issues such as this, plus the game performance stuff, is simply to do everything on a separate PC, I think. Dan, your question was cut off, or your riddle, or whatever it is that you've written. Well, I think I can figure out what the riddle is from what's there. So, boat leads across. There's a farmer, a goat, and a cabbage. So the farmer takes the cabbage. Yeah. The farmer takes the cabbage. Then he comes back. Farmer takes the cabbage, comes back, takes the wolf, goes back and takes the goat. Yesterday, Taxi Life was making camera going off on SimRail. Camera works fine. Well, it wasn't just okay. You see the thing on the top left of the stream, yeah? Can you see how when the station flashes, it lags, yeah? See how it's doing it now? Now look. See how it's nice and smooth? Now I'm back in the game. It will start lagging. That was what was happening with the camera. When I click out of OBS, or when I click out of the game, OBS works fine, the camera works fine, it's all good. I go back into the game, it all gets messed up. And although I did an NVIDIA update recently, there's also something else that I changed, and I completely forgot to change it back. And I do wonder if that is what's been causing me issues. Nerds, would you know if turning off hardware scheduling could be the issue? Because I had to turn that off for some VR related thing, and it was on before, and it's been off this whole time, and I've only now just turned it on. But for it to apply, I need to restart my PC. That's the only thing that I can say I've changed, other than the NVIDIA update. I might restart my PC. That might even fix the issues we were having with the eye tracking, the head tracking. But it means the stream will have to be on pause for about 5 minutes. Dad, but I think I got it right, no? Well, you said 7 trips. 7, okay. He takes the cabbage across, comes back, takes the wolf, comes back, takes the cabbage, comes back, takes the wolf, comes back, and then takes the goat. Does it have to be the full 7? Oh, because you've left them together. Right. I was only focusing on the other side. Okay. I'm gonna restart everything and I'll come back to you, Dan. I'm gonna restart the stream. Give me 5 minutes, or just pay attention to the Discord notification. It won't even take the full 5 minutes, but you know, under promise, over deliver thing. Hopefully this service wouldn't have been hijacked, although I have low hopes of that. And yeah, I'll be back in